Means Untara is going to have to impress with his TPs, and while he has been good at TPing for ganks in the bottom lane, his mid and late game TPs have not looked anywhere near that level.
You do outscale the Maokai, just split push all the things. It's one of those situations where Maokai doesn't do enough damage, just disregard him and keep pushing, and the push might actually be on by SoaR and this Trundle in particular.
And a 5/6 item Trundle is certainly one of the best split pushers in the game. Looking for the counter gank, and Sentinel, what will you find? You will find an Elise in the brush, and they're going to go in. Nuclear already punted over, exhausted. Secret going to get the Ring of Frost down for a couple of stuns, but Nuclear has to hop out of this one. Kramer gets low, as does Bubbling. TPs, got himself a fancy new pickaxe. Pickaxes are not supposed to be used for combat, by the way. They're actually mining tools.
It's true.
So
I've played Minecraft, I know that.
Why would you sell them in a shop for people in Summoner's Rift? I mean, maybe if you're facing Malphite, it's actually useful.
That's fair.
Looking for some gold in there.
Should be a hidden passive there. Does 1 extra damage to Malphite.
Bubbling is waiting here for Secret. He's going to face check this bush with a pink ward. Madlife over the wall, but without a summoner, there's no actual follow-up. And here comes Untara. Flawless makes his gank at the top side. Untara going to flash over SoaR with the counter flash. First blood to Flawless, hoping that CJ wants to make this play. There's going to be a cocoon on to Kramer, and holy cow, the burst. And that is instant death for Kramer.
Very, very quiet.
We're ganking SaSins. Oh, and there we go, flash, but no W follow-up. Flawless is there. Have they overextended? Here comes SoaR. He's very squishy, though. I'm not sure about this. And the Chaos Storm almost kills him. Are they going to turn this around? Secret is here, and he comes in with a nice ultimate, blocking off 3 members. Flawless now left alive, is going to repel. Meanwhile, Nuclear is chasing Kramer up. He's going to flash the Kalista ultimate.
I believe that Trundle this patch no longer gets the auto attack reset doing extra damage to turrets, but of course it's built AD and in general is doing just fine. It's going to keep onto Untara. Can Flawless get here fast enough?
And there's a flash cocoon. Untara's going to get hit by it. That's it. Right there. SoaR smashes Untara with his police baton. And that is just a horrible demonstration of police brutality right there in Summoner's Rift. Nuclear now bounced around. Bubbling is going to be ulted. Nuclear exhausted. He's trying to get out, but the Chaos Storm is enough. Secret now on the retreat under his turret. Bubbling jumps forward, and can Sky finish this off? One last auto, and that will be a double kill for Sky.
Endlessly overextending.
Yes, quite clear. Flawless again here. Untara is in a world of hurt. SaSin coming through, wants to move into hammer time. Secret now, gonna queue, and there we go. Pops into the skies for the kill.
Compared to a champion like specifically the Jayce, they're going to keep going, and CJ's woefully out of position.
As SoaR is here now, he's trying to delay Sky, their form of wave clear, and SBENU is just powering through turrets. There's no defense. They're going to have to back off, but they're still going for it because SoaR is still stuck onto Sky, and they see Bubbling. Eventually the turret goes down to the top side. They know where Kindred is. Sky nowhere to be found. SoaR did an amazing job of trapping Sky in a situation where he could not get back. So Rift Herald, we're going to find out maybe though, Papa Smithy. This game could answer our questions. SoaR is by himself, but he has ulted. Now Madlife coming around, no help here, he has overextended. So here we go, the play onto SoaR continues. He's life-stealing a little bit. He's now back in his small form, and that will mean that Bubbling gets the coup de grace on him. Otherwise, they've got pretty much, Kalista Q. Oh, they're going to go in. SaSin actually gets caught out in the front line, but he flashes back immediately, turns into hammer stance, goes on to Untara, and here is SoaR with the TP, and another great ultimate from Lissandra, but are they going to turn this around now? SoaR is an absolute monster. Untara is dead, and so is Secret. Big AoE.
He doesn't care about anything.
Yeah, SoaR really not taking damage. So here's Untara. He's actually TP'd. Oh no, he just walked down with Righteous Glory. I got excited. Now he's actually cocooned and then chained into a Lissandra ultimate. They'll trade Flawless for this.
I mean, just try and dissuade.
Yeah, best thing you could do right now. Oh, geez, Madlife nearly gets finished off. And here we go. Bubbling actually may just straight up die to SoaR. No, has to pop the Lamb's Respite. And Secret taking some trades. Sky on the run, has to flash out of his auto attack range, but there's no stopping Trundle.
Well,
oh. No, where's the rest of the team going? Oh man, they actually gave them an opportunity to come back and defend that inhibitor instead of continuing to press forward. So here we go, Untara with the TP, he's got the home guard. SoaR has no mana, so this will be easy. Popped up into the air is SoaR a couple of times with a Pulve and an Arcane Smash, and yeah, a policeman should really never be alone, right? That's why they always work in pairs.
It's true.
They're really dangerous. No split pushing police, please.
Baron is being DPS down.
Yeah, it is. Now Poke coming into the pit. SaSin going to catch Madlife on the outside. They get the Baron, though. Kindred will take it. Now the Kalista ult coming in. Flawless up in the air. Has to flash out. SaSin now the target. He gets locked down, and Nuclear needs to make something happen, but it's not going to. 2 more kills for CJ. Now even up the gold. They still have to deal with this Trundle, who is somewhat, for some reason, dealing with the minion wave instead of just rushing toward the inhibitor right now. They're definitely giving up 1. CJ doesn't have any other tier 2s to trade. Trundle will get to the inhib, and he will take it. And there we see Untara coming down from the bottom side. Flawless is going to get caught, but actually Jayce steals the dragon, but they sacrifice their jungler for it. And now Secret is double killed here by Sky. Madlife thrown forward by the Kalista ult into the front line. They still have to contest with 2 carries and this Trundle, so they have to satisfy themselves with just an inhibitor right now.
And slow push back.
And slow push back. So anyway, SoaR going to get caught into the mid lane right now. He's actually going to fall. Untara tanking the culling. Kramer and Sky following up, and they take out the main threat. SaSin on the run. Untara flash W's in. Madlife with the follow-up CC, and now CJ ENTUS is on the verge of a huge turnaround.
I'd call it an upset, but we set our expectations higher for SBENU.
And outlasting their second Baron, now taken. So can they push forward? Oh my, what?
SoaR just walked into an area that had no vision whatsoever, and look, died instantly given how tanky he was for Titanic, but probably not a major factor given this game looking like it might be over very soon.
Yeah, quickly taking out the top lane inhibitor turret. CJ surging into SBENU's base, and those minions doing a number on the inhibitor so far. Kramer will find a few auto attacks to get there. Madlife just playing a zone game at the moment. Bubbling has to play on the other side of the wall. Untara actually gets ulted by Secret. That is not who you want to ult.
Triple Baroned up cannon minions. Make short work of the inhibitor. They can back away.
Okay, CJ now going to use Righteous Glory. They want to move forward here. They're going to get ulted in the back line. Sky actually hit by Lissandra, and now Bubbling falling low, but remember, he does have that Land's Respite, and Kramer now takes out SaSin. So this is going to be an ace. Untara is alive still and will trade the kill in the end, but the ace comes through for CJ. They come back at 40 minutes to take the second game win of this series and the match in what looked like going to be a SBENU win. They rob it and turn it around.
Highway robbery from CJ ENTUS, but